lot, but your early take, just seeing them in twisted practices.
I think we look really fast, you know, and that's credit to Coach Feely and his staff. But you know, some guys that you know were here with us in the spring, and I'll single out for Rob Knowles and Derek Smith looked really good early on. Just you know, flexibility, speed, all the things from a physical attribute standpoint stand out. We had a lot of guys drop a lot of body fat, and you can tell they're moving really well.
And which transfers do you see having a big impact? You know, Trayvon Hills, Moroka, whoever it might be. Like,
I think both those guys will have an immediate impact. You know, they both play a lot of football. Really good teammates. You know, they fit in really well. They come to work every single day and hadn't said much. That, you know, the most impressive thing is, what you kind of expect from a guy that's played a lot of football, is their effort. You know, they're blending right in from an effort standpoint, and I think they're both going to have a huge impact on what we do.
You guys lost John Ford, I guess, at one point during the spring last year with the hand. How did he sort of come back from that, and is he like full go, and how is he continue to play at that high level? I guess you saw.
Oh yeah, and that was a concern. You know, obviously getting his wrist banged up and not finishing the spring. And we were laughing about it last night in film. He hadn't missed a beat. It has not affected him in one standpoint at all. So really happy with that.
In regards to how linebackers, obviously the one spot where you lost a couple guys. Manny told us last week. You know, the depth is a little bit of a concern. Are you okay with where you're at there? Have you guys thought about moving anybody to linebacker just to add depth at that spot? Or?
I think we're good. Zach McLeod, obviously, we get back, and he's doing a heck of a job. He's played a ton of football for us. And then Darian Stevenson's doing really good. We moved Colvin inside, Colvin Alford, we moved Tim inside, and he's really played Will and striker for us, and he's doing a good job. And then you have Sam Brooks, who's a freshman, that's stepping up. So I feel good with where we're at. We've got to continue to progress, obviously, but a lot better than you know, the spring without Zach McLeod and BJ.
Just having the striker position make that easier to kind of deal with, maybe a little less depth of linebacker, where a guy like Finlay or Frierson or
yeah, I mean, yes, they can absolutely cross train, and you know, they play in the box already, so I think it definitely helps.
Like Zach is kind of the guy, you know, we talked about Big and Shaq and getting somebody like kind of the young son that started here 3 years ago. Tell me what impressed you about him? What do you like what you've seen?
Zach McLeod is like literally the guy you want your daughter to grow up in there. He is as good as it gets, on and off the field. From his leadership standpoint, he leads from example, but he also leads vocally. I mean, if we could clone 11 Zach McLeods, we'd be really good. There would be no worries on or off the field. So I have been super impressed with him. He's super positive, and you know, you can't tell that he's coming off the injury at all. So credit to him.
What are your early impressions of freshmen that have come in, like Christian Williams and some of those guys that may have to be a part of the rotation?
It's still early. You know, I think they're all really talented. Like I always say with freshmen, it's going to be how quick they pick up the playbook more than anything. I think we recruited a really talented freshman class. I think they're all physically capable of playing early. You know, some of it comes with opportunity, some of it comes with how well they adjust, but I really have been impressed with all that.
You might not have got this far yet, but at nickel, like, who are some guys that you think might be a good for?
Well, obviously Trajan Bandy, you know, he's got experience there, and that's who you know, we'll start off with there. To Corey Couch, a freshman, he's really twitchy, really athletic. He's got great feet, and he's fearless. He can run, you know, and guys that can run like that, confident in playing press man. So he's a guy that can potentially slide in there. But we hadn't gotten too far down the third down rabbit hole, but those are two names that kind of pop up.
It would be Ivy and Blades outside of that.
You mentioned training. So what have you seen out of him this camp, especially as a returning starter for that whole segment?
I've been impressed with his leadership. You know, it's something I really challenged him on after spring ball. He's the old guy in the room. You know, after Mike Jack left, and, I think that he's risen up to that challenge. I think he's been very positive, which our young guys need to see. And, he's been out here making plays the first 3 days, so I'm happy to see that.
Where Gervin Hall and Amari Carter in terms of where they were in the spring to now?
They're doing great, but and I'm telling you, I think that was a question mark, obviously, from the depth standpoint. And you look at what Rob's doing early on, Rob Knowles, and then obviously I mentioned Derek Smith. I think he's had multiple turnovers every single day we've been out here. So those two are pushing them. Competition makes everybody better, but I've been impressed with Amari and Gervin, and I think all four of those guys are going to push each other, and I think they could have a great year.
You know, it's really early with Scott Patchan. It seems like he's continued where he picked up in the spring.
Absolutely.
We saw that deflection with an interception the other day. Where's he at?
He's doing great, and you know, with him and Neo, and I think bringing Trayvon in is once again competition is going to make everybody better. So I think they've risen to the level of their competition and continue to get better. But he's doing really good things for us from a leadership standpoint. He's being active on the edge, and been pleased with him overall.
Let's do a couple more. Do you have a sense for where Bubba Bolden might fit in? I mean, I guess they're a little late. It's tough.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those deals where we've got to wait and see with him. Obviously, catch him up to speed from a physical standpoint. We're not going to throw him out there and risk an injury. We've got to figure out where he's at physically, and then picking up the playbook. He's going to be a couple weeks behind, but he's a guy with great experience, great athletic ability. So that's to be determined.
You mentioned how have they done in terms of catching on to the playbook, getting used to the Miami standard and the defense here?
Really well. Like I mentioned earlier, those two guys are fitting in as well as I've ever seen from a transfer player on the field and off the field. But just some different things we do from a technique standpoint. We're going to have to continue to develop. But from an effort and attitude standpoint, and toughness standpoint, we hit the jackpot with those two.
Everybody likes to ask about Greg Rousseau because he's obviously a monster. What did he do this summer? What did you see from all of that and taking away from him? And then going into this season, is he a guy that's definitely been part of the rotation?
Absolutely. And the one thing that you could tell early on is he's gotten a lot more comfortable, coming off his lower leg injury. You could see the confidence coming back, which is good. But he's like a big avatar out there. He just covers so much ground, so I've been really happy with him. I mean, I feel good with our defensive end position as long as we continue to develop and push each other. I think that could be a strength of the team.
All right. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you, man.